What's up everyone, I'm Twisted. Season 6 of Marvel Rivals is right around the corner and we might already know who's joining the roster in Season 7. Something that Marvel Rivals has been doing consistently for a couple of seasons now is hiding a teaser for the next season in the last page of the current season's gallery. And so far this has always been the last reward from the season's battle pass. In Season 2 we got a teaser for the return of Null and the Phoenix Force, which we later saw in Season 3. Season 3 ended with Ella arriving at the 8th city and meeting Daredevil. In Season 4 we got a letter from the Grandmaster that was also a teaser for Rogue and Gambit. And finally, Season 5 ended with the Collector sending Deadpool and Elsa to find Rogue and Gambit. Season 6 seems to be continuing this trend. Despite the gallery card being the last item in the Battle Pass, it's technically already in the game, which means people have data mined it, and so not only can we have a good look at the artwork, but we also know a bit of the lore as well, courtesy of Miller Ross on Twitter. The TLDR for Season 6 lore is that Deadpool betrays the Collector, releasing all the prisoners from his collection. Some of these include characters that might one day show up as playable heroes, such as Devil Dinosaur, Cosmo and Howard the Duck. But I think this will not happen so soon, and that's because the lore of this season ends with Deadpool taking some of the Collector's prisoners to Brooklyn, and there, next to him, we can spot a white fox and a black cat. As you surely already know, these are also the superhero names of characters from Marvel Comics, and both of these characters were already teased in the game in some way. White Fox is Luna Snow's accessory, and it wouldn't be the first time a character is released as an accessory first and later as a playable hero. The most recent example being Deadpool, of course. As for Black Cat, we can actually spot wanted ads for her in Times Square. Marvel Rivals does like to tease heroes way ahead of their release, like Blade in the maps of Season 1, or even Angela being teased all the way back in the lore of Iron Fist when the game came out. So this ad right here is possibly teasing Black Cat becoming playable. In Times Square you can also find many signs saying that Kingpin saved the city from Dracula, which we obviously know wasn't the case, but it seems like the people of the city don't know that, and went so far as electing him as the new mayor. The last gallery page for Season 6 does say that Manhattan is now under strict lockdown. Manhattan obviously being the area where the New York maps in the game take place. We can even spot Fisk's tower there as well. Since Manhattan is referenced in the last gallery page, we're likely returning here for Season 7. With all of these, it's very likely that Season 7 will be set in New York, and it will have Kingpin as the main antagonist, with Black Cat and White Fox joining the game as the two new playable heroes. If I had to guess, Black Cat will likely be a short-range duelist. I'm curious to see how they'll implement her luck powers in the game, if at all. As for White Fox, I really don't know what they'll do with her, because I really don't want another season with two duelists. She does have the ability to drain life from other people, so maybe she'll be similar to Moira from Overwatch, being able to drain HP from enemies and use it to heal allies. As for why Manhattan is in lockdown, I'm really not sure. Let me know down below what you think the reason might be. My guess for now is that the lockdown happened because Kingpin wants to crack down on the superheroes in the city, similar to what happened in a recent Daredevil show. Now, I know a lot of people are pointing at characters like Devil Dinosaur or Lockjaw, saying these are clearly teasing new heroes, but again, I don't believe that's the case. These are featured prominently in the various artworks of this season, while the White Fox and Black Cat here are much more subtle inclusions, which makes me believe these are the actual teasers for the next season and not the other characters. Now this obviously doesn't mean they won't become playable at some point, but just like Blade in Season 2, I just don't think it will happen in the next season. With this being said, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur would make a lot of sense to come in, for example, a Savage Land season. After all, we did get a skin themed after it for Rogue, and it wouldn't be the first time that we get skins with a team before that team becomes a whole season. And Lockjaw joining Kitty Pryde at some point could also happen, especially since they are already making Marauder themed skins as well, and Kitty also shows up as an accessory for Magic. But again, if these happen, it will be post Season 7. Let me know down below what you think about Black Cat and White Fox joining the game, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's free and you can always change your mind later. I'm Twisted and I'll see you guys in the next video.